My people, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are watching me from. This is to let you know that Nigeria is still one of the best places you can invest currently in real estate in the world at large. Nigeria is still one of the best places you can invest currently. When it comes to profit, Nigeria is still one of the best places you can invest into real estate and you make huge profit and still get your satisfaction without losing one kobo. Forget about what people are saying here and there, all the news flying here and there. There are ways you can invest in Nigeria without being affected by all this news that you hear here and there, different companies. Though I do not I'm not telling you that we don't have such things happening. A lot of companies, there are some companies, definitely when you have even among the 12 disciples, there is a Judas. So definitely when you have where there is money, you will see different things happening there. Different things happening. We don't dispute the fact that a lot of things are happening currently in Nigerian real estate, especially Lagos, because Lagos is a business area. This is where we make the money when it comes to real estate. Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ogun State, and even Ibadan. Ibadan is coming up. These are areas that you make cool money in real estate if you do your plans very well, if you strategize very well, if you know how to allocate your funds in real estate very well, you make a huge amount of money when it comes to real estate in Nigeria, especially Lagos. And here is why I said that Nigeria is still the best place to invest in when it comes to real estate. It is because of population. Nigeria has a lot of population and it is still growing. And Nigeria is a developing country. We are still growing. Nigeria has not yet milk the aspect of real estate tourism. We have not milked it. Look at Dubai. Dubai is exploding when it comes to real estate. They are milking the tourism aspect of Dubai. Nigeria real estate is still growing, and we are going to grow to the extent that because of our population, we are going to grow a lot. Nigerian real estate is still the best. Now, I'm going to be telling you the three type of ways you can actually invest in Nigeria, in Lagos, because Lagos has over 20 million people residing currently, and the housing deficit is currently showing. Government cannot do it alone. And if you check statistics, Nigerian real estate is also bringing huge amount of money into the economy. The fact that government policies affect a lot of developers. We know that one, that there are some government policies that affect developers, and there are some developers that affect government policy. Yes, there are some developers, they don't want to. There are some developers are like goats. They are very stubborn. They know that this thing will affect them in the future. They will still dabble into it because they are looking at the short-term value. They don't look at the long-term consequences. Some developers know that if they invest in a particular location, at the long run, the location will have issue. They will still go into that. That is why you, as an investor into real estate, you need to have good relationship with your realtor. You need to have good relationship with with your lawyer that is going to vet the property. Your property lawyer, not all lawyer, property lawyer that is going to vet the location for you when you are buying. Please, if you want to buy any property, make sure you do your due diligence. In as much as you have a good realtor, try to do due diligence. It's part of the business. It's part of ways to avoid being scammed. It's part of ways to avoid wasting money. It's part of ways to avoid losing money when it comes to real estate investment. Now, I'm going to be telling you 3 ways you can invest in in Lagos real estate without being scammed, or without you losing money, or without you having your property being demolished, where you can go in and go out, go in and go out, go in and go out. Real estate is also long term, but these are short term investment strategies that you can use to go into real estate investment. Forget about all those companies that is telling you that they are doing they have different names. They names all these products. Nigerian haters, Nigerian developers, they know how to name products very well. If it's that one, I give them number 1. They can name products, but what they are doing is different. They know how to name products very well, but the work that product brings They are not ready for it. Some of them will do it at the long run, they will miss it. And before you know, problem will start happening. Forget about this company that will say you bring your money into the business, we give you positive check, we give you deed of assignment, and at some period of time they will sell it back. That is errant ways of that is basically robbing Peter and paying Paul. A lot of you go on Instagram, you see a lot of things. There's one of my brothers is calling a lot of real estate out. These are most of the things they do. At the end of the day, they are robbing Peter and paying Paul. These are the 3 real estate investment strategy that you can use to make money currently in Lagos. Number 1 is off-plan projects. If you want to go into off-plan project, you don't need to go in when the property is just starting, when they are just starting the project. That is not when you go into off-plan project. You go into off-plan project when the project is 70% completed. That is when you go into your off-plan project. And once a property is 70% completed, the developer has already seen his vision coming to life. He's already visualized, he's already seen his vision coming to life. So what they will be doing by that time, they will start working hard to make sure that they complete, because they know that if they complete the project by that period, they will make more profit, they will sell higher, and they will make more profit. So you go into a project when they are selling on off plan, when the project is not fully completed, at least by 70% completion, the project they must have done with carcass, they will start doing fitting in the project. So when you go into a project like that, you buy, number 1, you buy at a lower price, you buy at a lesser price, and when the project is complete, finished, then you will resell at a higher price. But mind you, if you are going into 70% completion of a project, if you want to go into a project that is almost 70% completed, make sure the delivery date is 1 year ahead, or 6 months ahead, or 8 months ahead, because you have a plan, you have a target as an investor, as a short-term real estate investor. You have a target within, I'm investing XYZ amount of money within so period, I'm going to pull out, I'm going to sell off, and I'm going to get my profit. Now, this type of investment strategy, number 1, when you invest in a property, you own the property already. That is why you need to have good relationship with your realtor, with your real estate agency, and your lawyer, so that they can do your vetting of the property to make sure you are not buying a property that is under government acquisition, or a property that will be demolished in the next XYZ years. So make sure when you are buying a property, you do your due diligence. After the project is 70% completed, don't go into any development project that is just starting. Some apartments, some project takes time. They takes 4 years, 2 years, 3 years to complete. That is almost going to long term. But you that is doing short-term investment, there are a lot of projects currently that is almost finishing, that is 70% completed. You jump into those such projects in good locations, not anyhow location. In good location, you can buy apartments, you can buy terraces, you can buy duplexes, but make sure you jump into a project that is 70% completed, because you are doing your target. You are targeting your investment. You have a time frame for your investment. You that you are doing 1 year investment, you that you are doing 1 year, 6 months, 18 months investment, you that you are doing 24 months investment. These are the type of investment that is good for you, not the type that they will tell you that they will give you positive check. You are buying land, you keep it, and you resell back. All these development companies, all these real estate companies, they have good names for this project, but at the long run, it will end up being raw Peter pay Paul. That is a failed investment. If you really want to do real estate investment, you go into off-plan project, and you step into that project when it's 70% completed. That is when you will know that this project, there is no way government policies will hold this project. This project within 1 year, within 6 months, it will be completed, because they are almost 70% complete. And when you are stepping into such project, you need your legal team to check, make sure that they've done all their due diligence, they have their building approval, they've done all their due diligence before you step into such project. And look for a developer that has credibility, that has track record in delivering quality properties, quality homes, quality luxury homes. Those are the type of developers you step into their project once it's 70% complete, because definitely they are going to deliver. And once you step into 70% completed project, there's going to be consistency in construction, because the developer wants to deliver and sell higher price. So By doing so, you are using, let's say you are stepping into a project that is 100 million naira, and when that project is completed in a good location, once that project is completed, you will sell at the rate of 150 million naira, which is over 50% return on your investment. So such project like that, there are many projects like that in Ekate, in Lekki Phase 1, in Ikoyi, in Victoria Island, that is 70% complete. Those are the projects you step into with a delivery date timeline of 8 months, 6 months, 12 months, at times 1 year, 6 months. You know that your project, you are going to sell off once once your investment has, once your property you hold your property for 1 year, you will give your agency, they will sell off for you. They will sell it off back for you at the current market price. So number one is off-plan project. Then number two is shortlet. Nigeria has a lot of festive period. We have Easter, we have Odun, we have Ileya, we have Christmas, a lot of festive period. And a lot of Nigeria in diaspora are stepping into the country to experience the lifestyle of Lagos, the lifestyle of Nigeria. You know, Nigeria, we are very good people. Nigeria is loving. Nigeria is a very good place that you stay, you have fun, you mingle with family and friends. So a lot of diasporas, both foreigners, are coming into the country during this festive period. So if you have a shortlet that is strategically located, you will be able to milk short-term investment in real estate. You can buy apartments, you can buy terraces in locations like Ikate, Lekki Phase 1, Victoria Island, Ikoyi. These are places that is booming very well. You can buy completed buildings, furnish it, put it out for short, give it to a real estate agency or a real estate marketing company that will put it out for shortlet, or management company that will put it out for shortlet for you, and you'll be making your profit, your cool profit on a daily basis. You make your cool profit. These are short-term real estate investment that you can do, and you make cool profit. And believe me, the demand of property is higher than the supply. So there is no way you buy an apartment and within a year you want to resell and you won't see a buyer. If you give the sellout project to good real estate agencies or a realtor that knows his job very well, that knows the market, there is no way within 6 months you won't see a buyer. So it's either you go into off-plan or you go into the shortlet business. Shortlet business is moving massively in Lagos. Shortlet business. So the next one is commercial. Buying shops in good locations where we have markets, where we have good market. Now, most of the developers, they are not venturing into this area of business. Most of them are doing residential, and some are into building of plazas in good locations where we have markets, where we have population, for where people goes to buy things. So if you can buy like 5-10 shops in all these type of plazas, and you lease those shops out for 1 year, 2 years, and you make your profit from the leasing. After that 1 year, 2 years, then you resell your shop. There's no way you buy a shop for 10 million naira within a year and you lease that shop. Maybe you lease it for 2 million per year or 3 million per year. You lease it for 1 year or 2 years, and you are reselling that shop again to another person, that you won't sell it for like 15, 20 million. This is over 50 or 100% return. These are investments that you can do in short term, and you make your profit and pull out. You go in and you step out. So you already strategize yourself. I am going into real estate for investment purpose. This type of investment purpose, it keeps your capital. It also increase your capital. When you have your profit and everything, you look for another project again, you step in and you step out. These are one of the best investment strategy you can use to make profit. Now, some of you will say that, okay, what about we that we have 1,500,000, 200,000? These are high time you go into collaboration, partnership, collaboration. There are a lot of agencies, there are a lot of real estate marketing companies that you can engage that will bring like 4 or 5 people together. Maybe you have 500,000, I have 100,000. They put you guys together like 10 or 15 or 20. They put you together. You invest in landed property that is close to that in landed property with trusted real estate companies that are constantly developing their estate. There are places that the land value is going up crazy, massively. Places like Ibejuleki, the land prices are going up massively. There are good real estate companies in those areas that you can invest in that is actually developing their land, not the ones that they will buy land inside bush and they will leave it for 100 years or 50 years or 5 years. If you want to do long term, you buy land in a strategic location, maybe strategic location that is close to development or that have future development that you can wait for long term. Those are also long term good investment strategies that you can do. But if you are doing short term investment strategy, you look for location that is developing, that they are already developing with a good development companies or real estate company that has vision, that has foresight, that is developing with good documentation. So there are a lot of estate like that in Ibejuleki that they are developing gradually, and these real estate companies have track record. You can come together, you collaborate together, then you bring your all your 500,000, you put it, your agency will put it together, and they will purchase a property that all of you can co-own. You co-own that property, and within a period of 1 year, the real estate company must have done development in the location, and you resell at a higher price. Some locations can skyrocket to as high as 50%, to as high as 70% in value. When you resell, all of you share your money based on the value that you resell, on the profit. So these are the best type of real estate investment you can do currently in Lagos without being scammed, without crying tomorrow. Because a lot of real estate development companies, they know how to name products. They have different kind of products. Some call it you are buying land, you save it with the company. Those kind of real estate investments are scams. At the end of the day, it will turn into raw Peter PayPal, because the company, they are receiving credit alert, they are receiving investment debt. Investment is a good debt though. You are receiving investment, you are receiving such kind of money, and before you know, that money will become their cash flow. They won't sell those locations, they won't develop it. They will start going to different locations, buying, and they will not see people that will buy it, because if you are not developing a location, there's no way you have buyers if you don't add value to it by development, doing your gate house, doing your perimeter fencing, mapping out your estate, building houses in the estate. There's no way you will have people that will buy it, because the location is not developed. So these three types of investment strategy is effective. You can start dabbling into it. You can contact us. You can contact good real estate agencies that can help you strategize and help you milk this aspect of short-term real estate investment. Do not give your money to any company that will tell you that they want to give you positive check, deed of assignment. All these companies are scammers. At the end of the day, you will cry. You will lose your money. You will cry. You will cry because most of them, they don't care about you. What they care about is to make money. Some of them, they are using your money to live luxury lifestyle. Some of them are not doing the job. They just give product name. Some of them will say it's corporation. At the end of the day, you will cry. In the next 3 years, something is going to happen in the industry, in the real estate industry in Nigeria. A developer will cry. A lot of them will smile. And a lot of them, they will lose their businesses, because Nigeria is currently paying attention to every sector in the economy. They are currently paying attention, especially real estate, because real estate is one of the sector that is bringing huge amount of money to the economy. So watch your back, watch your funds, watch yourself, and try to make sure you achieve greatness in real estate. Real estate, Nigerian real estate is still one of the best sector in the world that you invest and you make huge amount of profit, because the demand is high. We have a lot of population and the demand of housing is high. The deficit of housing is showing.